Yes, I've got to keep the ball on the ground. It's a fucking low in the day.
Oh, Madrid's got him now, is it?
Is he still there?
Nah,
I don't know where he is.
missing the wee man.
He's what's wrong with him?
I've no idea. He thinks he's too big for us now, doesn't he? He's only doing his own thing for now. He's a
vlogger. He's a... I don't know. Did he visit any places in?
He's got a new Spanish podcast, mate.
Is it?
Open Holy, innit? Open Holy. I like having you coach me though.
Aye.
Can smell the gravy off you.
Right,
That's good having you here, mate.
I've got the boys with me there, right? I nipped to the shop there to get them a sweet to keep them quiet while we do the podcast.
It's fucking 8:30.
I know of it.
It's sweet, 8:30.
Got in the car.
Sweeties.
Got in the car. I says, right, who's farted? Car stinking.
Was it you?
No, I must have
Did you
done
just
one.
find Bruce in the boot?
I must have done one to my out. Never realised it just manifested by the time I got back in, but nah.
Pure holidays paying the arse on it. I was out last night, man. They were up
Crap,
at
innit?
fucking 6:30, mate.
Is that pure a
See when
directed
they're going to
period
school,
in
mate, you
life?
can't get them up.
Aye.
See when it's a day off, up at 6:30, fucking what we did
They're up
today.
this morning.
6:30, mate.
They go to Boca at school holidays now?
No, they never went to Boca, nah.
No.
That's on, innit? Boca's on.
Aye,
Maybe got a
Boca's
camp today, that's why he's not.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Aye.
Did you like his vlog?
Thought it was very good.
Wasn't it?
I think it's a new
The taxi driver was fucking
Brilliant.
a new avenue for Slaney, innit?
Aye.
It's good.
I know we're biased, but I thought it was incredible viewing, mate.
Aye, it was really
I wish you'd go to taxi driver's number or something. Imagine getting him here for a podcast.
It'd be incredible.
Brilliant, wasn't
Aye.
Get him out of hydro.
Do you know that taxi? Do you know the taxi driver?
No, I didn't know.
Is that no?
No.
A thing that?
Still get a group chat.
He's the one who
Taxi driver's
he's the one who a Glasgow private hire group chat.
We're going to send you, after your video went viral, we're going to send you to do a vlog at the Grand National.
What video? Oh
That
man.
horse video, man.
Somebody asked me to retweet a charity thing for his boy does gives out free football to 2017 kids, which I thought was really good. So I tried to raise some strips, and I says, mate, I'll help you with anything. He says, even if you just send us like an hour's ride on your horse or something.
Talking to the taxi, you had Fletcher's missus in.
I had I.
What are you getting her out of 10?
10 out of 10 for
She's a
the
darling, isn't she?
personality.
Lovely woman.
Really nice. How's he?
Oh fuck, you like her, didn't you?
Aye. She's marriage material, aye, definitely.
Aye, she is. Right.
Really
These
sound.
three boys behind the camera, mate.
It's alright, boys, your mum's safe.
How have things been in the house? Good?
Aye, we had that
Had it, what, heart to heart?
heart to heart on the
Heart to
table,
heart.
aye. That was tough. She laid out a few things down, I laid out a few things down, and I think I've came out on top.
Aye.
Aye.
How's Donna and Murray?
Don and Kenny.
Kenny.
Have you took the bins out this morning? Monday morning?
Nah, my bins are actually still sitting there for last Tuesday. That's
Dinner
terrible.
dishes at 11, innit?
Imagine I'm going into the neighbour's house to clean
To be fair, Big Kenny got to sell a new car.
What did you get?
I don't know what it was, something, I think it might be a white key or something, and I swear to God, the wrapper's not even half and he's out washing it already.
Is he one of the guys?
Aye.
Wanker.
I don't think I've washed my car in about 2 years.
fuck
No, I know.
Calm down, mate, it's a car. Fuck.
The fact it was raining, he was washing it, I was more concerned about the weather.
Anything else you've had in the taxi that's been interesting now? Have you had any more reviews?
We've not had a review for a while.
I was not had a review.
Go and check it.
Oh shit. We've not
What's
had
your
a-
overall star rating?
Well, I had a 5 point, I had a 5,
Wow.
full 5 all the way, and then I got a job one day and it was like G31 to G31.3 of a mile, and I didn't judge. I thought there maybe like something wrong with them, they kind of walk that far. So I picked the woman up at the back of the hospital on Wishart Street, and I said, are you just going? She says, I'm going to A&E. I says, you didn't know it's just round the corner? She went, I know, but I can't find it. She says, I tried to walk through the hospital and I can't find it. I said,
she got it over?
She went me, I says, your leg's not working, so she gave me a 1 star.
Legs no working, she's just at the hospital.
How come you're always, see you said G31, how come you're always typing in G69 in yours?
G69, that's Bailliston.
Is it?
Aye. A lot of
Have you done a
things
69 on the taxi or just...
No.
enough room?
4 points.
So you get a 1 star round your 5 star?
No, we're okay.
Could you fit that horse
Oh,
in the
yeah,
taxi,
innit?
Kev?
That's a blow. We're down to 4.97. There's no reviews.
Oh, aye.
3 1 stars I've got.
3 1 stars, but the rest 5, the big one.
And has anybody wrote anything recently now?
Nah, nobody's wrote anything. Let me see down the bottom.
What did you do with your day off
Nah.
yesterday?
What did I do? Oh, we had the Remembrance Day service at Hearts.
I did.
Aye, did it every year.
That's a big
Every
thing for me,
official,
because-
aye.
So
'Cause
you need to go on your day off?
all the players, aye. I think Hearts were
Hearts
something like
team.
the first club,
Aye.
that signed up for the First World War. So Hearts is
Hearts players
football
actually went.
Players went to
Aye,
war.
the players went to war.
I know it's irrelevant, but while they were top of the league,
Aye.
I think they only had X amount of games left, and the full team went to war.
And never won the league.
No, well, it was war.
So the football just started.
So they had a big, they've got a big memorial,
big
and
deal
everyone
for
goes
Hearts,
every
aye.
year, all the officials and all that.
Good. What about you yesterday?
Yesterday, Danny was playing in the morning for Celtic via Dawson. No, I love
Celtic via Dawson.
Aye.
Bit of fucking mismatch, innit?
It wasn't really. It was Dawson 2000.
Oh, they play the year up with
13.
boys club, right?
They were quite a good side actually, some good players. But I love it when the Dash turn up, man, and they were raging because Celtic play run-in. Don't they throw ins or kick-ins? It's like run-in.
You just run in with the ball,
I
right?
just run in with the ball to keep the game going. And the Dash were getting, this is unfair. This is an advantage to them. Like, it's not an advantage. Why don't your team do it? And
I've not. Aye, that's my running.
our Dross and
Do you
Dash
know what we've done it? I actually did that, mate.
Our Dross
Played
and
a
Dash come
tournament, Ajax done
to
it.
our Dross and Dash come to a Celtic game for head to toe in Rangers trackies. That's class, isn't it?
Is it?
Aye.
Did they really?
Aye, that's class.
But they do there.
Somebody will message me tonight on Twitter. I know they will, but hey.
And do you get involved? Do you?
No, I don't say too much now.
What
Say
about your
nothing.
end team? What was the score at the weekend?
We beat Carlisle 6-3. Probably could have been a lot more. Missed a few chances, but the boys were good.
boys were getting
getting
released.
started.
How did
A couple of
trials
boys
go
were
on?
getting released today because they missed a couple of chances.
Aye, there's a few on the sugary pen.
How did trials go on?
There's no trialists this week. We've got we've got a friendly night.
I was going to ask you, have you ever had anything funny happen in the group chats?
What, like football group chats? Aye.
Somebody, a mum put in the other day, Harry won't make it today, he's got taekwondo, mate, and I was so tempted to write, but I hope he gets leathered or something. How could you do that?
I can't say mine though.
Have you ever had, how?
No, I can't.
I will say this because they listen, right? They watch the show. Geardy 2017's Tom's team. See the minute one mum puts in there, Ozzy won't make training night. He's ill, right? He's ill. Oh, I hope he's feeling better. 26
Oh,
weeks later.
26, I hope he's feeling better.
26 better. How many? I hope he's
Fucking
feeling
gives
better. And I'm
peace.
like, come on.
Fuck all up on him, get
There's nothing wrong with
his boots
him.
on and get in the game.
You can't be bored to get yourself to take Ozzy to training. That's what's wrong with Ozzy.
Called it Aussie's mom.
Sorry, I'm only joking.
Frankie played Charlie's team Wednesday, so they're posh kids, mate. Sebastian won't make training at night, he's got hockey practice. Fucking.
Aye, his sister Bernadette's no well. I know.
Just didn't bother coming back with Sebastian. Honestly.
I was coming on to
If you're missing football for hockey, it's not for you, mate.
I'll come on to a game on Saturday, and the team that was on before us, they must have been posh. I think they were maybe Riverside or something. That's like Bridge of Ireland. And the man who were like, oh, see that tourney down there, it's so sick.
Oh, no.
Oh, son, here we are.
I've seen a new signing join a group chat before and send Scuddies straight in. Thinking he was sending it to somebody else. No Scuddies himself. No, but Scuddies in general.
That is
But the
brilliant.
boys laugh.
What, in a first team, like?
Aye, and like the players chat.
Definitely Lowry, innit? Definitely be Lowry. On our first set, mate, he's got hundreds of Scotties at me, guy.
Yeah, like,
Right, brilliant. Rangers played well, didn't they, against Livingston? Boy, McCausland looks a player, didn't he?
he's direct, isn't he? Which I think
Comes off seats type of player. Aye.
Yeah. Do you know what I loved about him, mate? There was usually with young players that you beat one then they're looking to pass. He was just so fucking amped. Going to take
Aye.
fucking
Aye.
3 or 4 on here, eh?
That's that young naivety, and you're straight in the team. You don't really any fear, do you? You just get the.
That's aye, no fear, that's
no
certainly
fear.
time.
No, he's been doing well though when he's been coming on as a sub, making a wee impact. So
He was very good against Sparta Prague during the week
so
coming
to get a start in the league, and I think he's been very unlucky not to get a goal.
Yeah.
See, to be fair, we say it all the time, innit? It's just an opportunity, that's all he's needed. We say try to get young players opportunities all the time because sink or swim, innit? Put them in, see how they do, especially if people that are playing in their position haven't performed for 3, 4, 5 weeks, whatever it may be. But Kev's right, since he's came on, made an impact. Basically every game he's came on, I think the fans have been excited by him, and I don't think any team in Scotland, they want to see their own day well, don't they? They want to see their own
Definitely.
academy players day well. Got his first start and done really well, to be fair.
It's the opposite to it. You think he'll be Lovelace, mate, who's probably sitting thinking. That's what I'm saying to the how
That's
football
how
turns
brutal.
quickly,
That's how I
innit? See, remember he played against St Mirren, done well and gets
Right,
injured, then
right.
McCausland comes in, takes his chance. Am I right? He came through Linfield though, is that right? Rangers bottom?
McCausland did.
Well, he's been at Rangers since under 16, so I don't know. He is non-Irish, so he might have been at Linfield before that. That's the age group that, to be fair, that Tomo worked with, and there's a lot of good players in there. You would have played against wee Aaron Lyle on the other side.
Yeah,
the other winger.
Good player,
I really like wee Aaron Lyle.
very good.
I like to think he's got an opportunity in there somewhere. But no, it was brilliant to see him obviously get his chance. But I think the next thing we're going to talk about is
Well, his penalty. It's not a penalty, is it?
No, apparently that's a dive.
Why does Stephen McLean not go and watch it on the video?
I don't know, because he's made the initial decision.
No, mate, I'll tell you exactly why, which is my issue with VAR. Before, I don't think it's a penalty at all. I think he's done the old attackers. Try to initiate the contact's no came, fell. But the reason they don't check the things, which I only found out a couple of weeks ago, is see this clear and obvious error. See when they're communicating, which is why I think we should be able to hear the audio, especially if it's on telly. See if Stephen McLean says, I've seen a little bit of contact, he's went down, penalty. See if they then look at VAR and there's been a slight bit of contact, then they can't say, oh, it's a clear and obvious error. Which is mad, isn't it? Because it's this no being able to re-referee the game, but ultimately you should need to come to the right decision. So even if there is a brush of contact, every bit of contact in the penalty box isn't a penalty.
Penalty,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
the audio was, wasn't it?
I know.
Spitting.
Aye.
That'd be
When I get you up that road and I see your naked body and they're slippery and
you're all sweaty.
all sweating.
Saying that, well, you Willie Collins saying that to Stephen McLean would be unreal, wouldn't it?
Oh,
It's never a penalty.
What, but I know it's not a penalty, but see goalies at rush out like that, mate. What are you doing, man?
There's been a few recently, hasn't there?
Wait, like he's basically on like the byline, isn't he?
See, to be fair to the Livy goalie Jamal George, I don't think goals is for him.
It's a centre mid.
Aye, I don't know. He's not having a great season so far. A couple of headers earlier on, dropped the ball and stuff. But I don't know. I just think that like you're saying that why no go to he'll not go to the video because he's made the initial decision. Usually with some penalties or whatever, but he'll not want to overturn his decision. He'll not want to be wrong because that's what referees are like. They don't want to be wrong.
But is that not what usually happens if a penalty is speak and then they go and watch it on the video?
But it's fine.
If the information they've gave the VAR team is wrong, then they'll say, I think you've got that one wrong, send them.
Right.
But if the information, if he says what he's seen is pretty much what's there, then they don't.
Right. But surely I've seen a clip on McCausland's fit and the guy says that never happened.
I know.
But see, because there is slight contact, even though it's not enough to be a penalty, maybe that's why they've says, you've made a clear and obvious error there. But that's the part of VAR I think needs to go.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why they're obsessed on no re-refereeing the game, because for me that's what VAR's for. Yeah. It's supposed to re-referee the game. It's supposed to eliminate mistakes. And they spoke about how they trialled it for a year, trialled it World Cup forever, and there was a 95% success rate. We're not seeing a 95% success rate. I don't care what anyone says, we're not.
What did you think of Destler's offside?
Aye, it's offside. I don't think the issue wasn't as if it was offside or no, it was as if he's interfering with playing. I think he is. Yeah. I think
that's probably what's put Jamal off. That's why he's flapped at it.
I love how you're just Jamaling him off.
Is that not his name? No.
Shamal.
Is it no George? We can't George.
Big Shamal.
And should Lyle's goal late in the half, should that have stood?
Ross McCausland?
Who?
Say Lyle?
McCausland, sorry.
Aye, definitely. It's never a foul.
No.
Aye, it's for me, it's so soft. Again, very similar incident we've seen a lot as well. Who was it last week? And was it Scales' goal at Ross County when O gets fouled? Like
I know,
it's never a foul.
I think
there's a wee bit of contact. It's like and Seamus isn't even like a push or that. It's just got his hand on him. And if anything, he's probably getting fouled beforehand. But again, I don't think that's enough to be a penalty. But there's definitely not enough to.
I think we'd be better getting rid of and going back to the old way of human error.
That's a hard one. Said about offside. I do like the offside.
Oh, 100%.
Really good.
100%.
But again, in terms of refereeing the game, I just let the ref it, mate.
I still think if there's tweaks made and there's law changes within VAR, I still think it could be more successful than we're seeing. It's how long it takes. I know we say this all the time, but it still takes too long.
The guy that runs one of the head parts of VAR said that they'll not see the best of it till 2030.
Why? What's going to change then?
I was like, what they're giving themselves 7 years to sort it out.
Aye, I know.
So, but no, I think keep it for offsides. I think keep it for like the goal line technologies there, which is correct. The offside's correct. But these penalty things, these are just like every week. How many? Like I know Rangers get loads of penalties anyway, Andy, right? But it's actually a joke how many penalties they get, by the way.
No, like to have to miss as well, eh?
But that was good. That was a good to put it away because he obviously thought it wasn't a penalty.
So he just fucked it.
Just said, I'll put that out wide.
And
it's not like him.
What has he missed that? He's
missed 2 already in the last
2 in the last 4.
Aye, 2 in the 4. Aye. But listen, he steps up again and takes another one.
How good's the Champions League offside? You know, like the automated offside.
Aye. When it comes up
so quick in it, but I don't know why. Is that a money thing why we don't have it here?
But it seems like as well to me like they're desperate to send Pete off as well, eh? Like see if some sending off, you're like, that's not a red card.
I know.
The Maeda one is the one in Athletic, isn't it? It's not a red card.
I know.
Just ruins the fucking game.
It's as if like that's what the book says, so we need to follow the book. instead of just using your common sense and saying, nah, he didn't really mean that. Because you know.
And it's going to VAR and seeing stills and seeing slow motion. It's just always worse, isn't it?
The first thing they show is slow motion. How the fuck, man?
I know.
Who was it that did the interview?
Did you see the fan saying they're making a kiss on the cheek like a porno?
Aye,
that's
class.
Fair play to Biggin.
You still watching porno?
I tell you what, I'm going to tell you a funny story, right? Do you know on my wee box that I've got?
What wee box?
It comes up with continue watching.
Oh, channel 901.
So I was me and Lynn have been watching a film, right? Don't know what it's called, right? So I went on to the continue watching. There's only 3 pornos come up.
You're some man, by the way.
Who's watching them, you or her?
Danny?
I don't know if it was. I don't know if she was.
What was the title?
Couldn't say. Yeah.
Was it Reverse Cowgirl?
Oh, you're a fair nut.
You like it?
Reverse Cowgirl. What's that one?
When she's facing the other way.
Aye, not bad.
Is it horses again, innit? Horse again.
He just wants
Reverse horse girl.
Big Dessers, you could be right, Kev.
I don't know. We said that 2 weeks ago. He had a stinker another week and then he's come back with another goal.
I know he did score, but his all-round performance, he's again, nothing to do with who he played, he's just no for me, mate.
No for me.
He looks awkward controlling a ball, I think.
He absolutely lives offside. He's always offside. Always off. He's playing that no rules game in FIFA that you're playing.
Remember he done me with that, mate? Oh
brilliant.
my God, I'd lost my fucking head.
He's always offside, mate.
He just loves straying offside, doesn't he?
He is offside all the time, isn't he?
Aye.
He's trying to do a Kyogo, but he's got no legs to get back onside.
I'd love to see his minutes per offside while he's been at Rangers, because it does feel as if he's offside all the
Is
time.
his goal takes a deflection down?
Deflection, aye.
Aye.
I think he's just going to need to live off deflect. He should just try and kick the ball off people, mate.
His goal before as well, there's something no leather at half of him. Aye. But
You're
a striker, sometimes that's a bit of luck.
Aye, but the goals come from LIVI taking throw-ins. And deep in Rangers half, big long throw-in, Rangers a break on them really quickly, another throw-in, I think Newbury takes a really bad touch, break on them. And that's no like LIVI to be so open in attack. So, I don't know, Davies obviously, I think he's under a bit of pressure. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't take that situation.
Fiesel? He's under a bit of pressure for the next game.
Sent his seller voicemail.
See, on Rangers, obviously watching the game, it wasn't like they didn't dominate possession of the game.
No.
They were very effective.
Aye. I think they moved the ball quicker in the attacking third. So it looks like when they get in the attacking third, before it used to be a wee bit
there's no slow build up
slow, and you're like, oh, we're going to get, whereas it was like bang, bang, bang. Yeah. That's an obvious observation of Clement in the 5 or 6 games that he's come in, that they're attacking a hell of a lot quicker, even through the week. Sparta Prague, how quick the 2 goals, it was like pop, 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 in you go, Campbell. I just thought that it looks like it's more intent rather than that slow pedestrian build-up of, right, we can't go there, we'll go back out and we'll go that way, and then we'll go. It's like, no, let's thread those balls in. So
because it was Kenny Miller that made a good point. He's like, Jack and Lundstrom never really touched the ball a lot in the first half, mate.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they were dominating, but they were so effective at just getting the ball forward quick, winning and attacking.
In terms of like shaping that for Michael Beale to now, I've only really seen one like sort of slight change, but everything is more just about intensity, tempo, passing forward, running forward. There's just more energy, and we see it all the time. We spoke about it with Rodgers at the start of the season lately. The difference when you play quicker and play with a bit of intensity, their willingness as well, to be fair, to get after the ball when they lose it. You seen what was the game? The semi against Hearts, 3-1 up last minute. I think it was a ball down the channel. Dessers doesn't chase it. He's gone mental on the side, tell him to chase it 94th minute. So I think that's where his biggest emphasis is came from.
How do they press in a 4-4-2?
4-4-2.
Lawrence kind of just pushes up with Dessers.
The build as well now, where like
get on there, mate. Shows that this Peter loved this for you.
I think it will maybe take away. But basically, I'll just use the first.
Where's the horse in this?
Just that again, same bit. He's not moved. He's eating the now. But so obviously it's still 4-2-3-1. It's still 4-2-3-1, which Michael Beale finished with. But what I've noticed.
So what did LIVI? Let's put LIVI how they were playing.
No, honestly, forget about what LIVI were doing.
LIVI were
just
there's LIVI there. Look.
Right, there we go. Right. Even though they're shooting that way, but that's how open they were. You're right. So it's going that way, right? But now, Obviously, before it was just a 4-2-3-1. They two would narrow up and they would go wide. Now I've noticed it's like Seema's still just an outball touchline, and it's like a 4, and Tav's there, and Barisic is just like an arse centre half.
What is this when they're building up, Andy?
They're building up,
is it, right?
So Barisic hasn't really got the same licence or Yilmaz as Tav's got, and Cantwell just sort of plays in here with Lammers, and it's that box in the middle, and they've still just got Seema being out.
See when the ball just come to this side, does Tav then drop, or does he stay quite high?
Well, when it's against a wing backs, I've noticed it's different. With a 4, it's different. It stays high, but see when they play against wing back, I think he takes his position off the wing back.
Right.
So if the wing back's deep, he'll just be in a position where his first touch can be forward.
Yeah.
Whereas if they're high, he will drop all the way down. But that's the only real difference in terms of the shape that I've seen.
Who else good? Just the Balogun's made a big difference.
Lawrence, mate. Tom Lawrence.
Lawrence is a player, mate.
I really
Lawrence
like him.
He's been a good footballer. He's just really unfortunate. The injuries had in his time at Rangers, but like you say, when that's basically Livy's first. That's the first goal. Livy's players were in the box for a long throw and just broke and bang.
It's mad to think that Livy are the stat came up on Sky yesterday. They've conceded the most goals for set pieces this season.
So vulnerable at set pieces yesterday, weren't they?
How though?
Fucking giants,
I know. And that's like Davies' team, hard to beat.
Hard to beat, but like you say, think when you go to like any of the old firm teams, or even something like Aberdeen, your Hearts, you go to Livy and you think, right, okay, they're going to shut up and make it really, really difficult, and they'll try and get like the long throw or a free kick or a corner. But it's not happening, man. The teams are scoring really early.
I must say as well, Big Newbley's not been his set this year for what I've seen in games, and he has been the main. He
had such a good season last year, and people were talking about why does maybe Hearts not go and get him, why does Hibs not go and get him. But he had an extra year that Livy triggered. They've triggered that extra year, and he's.
Do you think his head's gone a wee bit? He just wants to.
Possibly, maybe.
It doesn't seem like the way like last year he was just flinging people about, athleticism, getting it, carrying Livy out the pitch. I don't think he's been anywhere near as much.
Did Butland do a save tonight? I think Montano hits one for distance, didn't he?
I don't think he has a meaningful save.
I like him, Butland. I think he's a great acquisition.
Oh, great signing.
Oh, what a goalie.
I'd take him to Celtic in a minute, mate.
Mate, he's really good. I don't think he'll. I think Rangers are fortunate to get him, probably because of his history of injuries. But if he keeps performing the way he's performing, somebody else will take it.
It's been the one position for Rangers over the last 20 seasons where they've just always had good goalies, haven't they?
Good goalies, yeah.
Never really. Maybe the lower leagues you could tell me a bit different.
Signing Shamal George in the summer, isn't it? Try to get him in. Balogun has made a difference though, his pace.
Balogun's quick, and for me, he's a proper defender.
Yeah.
Just wants to defend. Doesn't do anything fancy, doesn't like stupid, just gets the ball, defends, does it simple, lets the rest go on, mate. And I think him and Goldson could actually be a good partnership because he's able to cover with the pace.
Well, were they the partnership the year Rangers won the league? Am I right in saying that? No? Am I wrong?
It would have been. I think it changed a bit, but Jack Simpson actually played quite a lot of games.
That's right.
Balogun, I think Haaland was injured for the majority.
Yeah. And that was the season that they conceded like hardly any goals.
Well, he left, he's come back,
the exact
and
number.
Clement's put him in. That's what, is it the third start in a row?
Chippers went to Livy as well.
Chipper, aye.
Like,
Good start.
He's double in it.
Oh my God, that is a double.
Beavis and Butthead. He's so like Chipper, but
Got that.
that's actually me there as well. Look.
So that's Davey, look.
Chipper and Si.
Chipper's just farted. Look at Davy's face.
Aye, Chipper, he was number 3.
I think it will be number 2,
innit?
Number 2, number 5, I don't know what it is, but
Here's what
but Davies went for like
experience.
sort of young up and coming coaches the last few years, and then Chipper obviously went for the.
What would be the reason behind that? Because they're struggling a wee bit, Jake.
I don't know, maybe. But well, to be fair, these young experienced coaches that he's gone for are leaving after a year every time.
I don't know. I think
so they getting like maybe opportunities to.
Whereas Chipper probably would just stay there.
It's mad. I wouldn't have thought he would have left Alloa for it though.
What is Chipper now? 70 or something?
No.
50s.
So would you
50s.
Would you do that? Would you leave an Alloa manager to go and take an assistant at?
I don't know. I'm looking. I would if the assistant role seemed like a better opportunity than the one I'm already in. I'm leaving, but I don't see how that assistant role. The only positive I see is it's Premier League football. But for me, for what you hear, what's Chipper going to be able to actually enforce?
Because like if anyone knows Brian Rice's team to him, he wants to pass the ball, mate.
Davey does everything.
Maybe Davies brought them.
Maybe Davies want to change. Maybe Davies want to change the situation. He's maybe thought, well, if I can get Brian in a bit more experience, maybe help me a wee bit. Can we change the way we play?
Might be a really good coach.
So listen, who knows? Maybe Alloa's a tough job. How long was he in Alloa? A few years.
Alloa's a great job, mate.
I know, but it's always a great job, but it's a tough job as well, because what's the remit for Alloa every season?
Probably playoffs, innit?
Aye.
But I think the budget that's decent for the league.
Aye, so who'll go for that job? That'll be open.
Be the usual suspects, wasn't it? Tomo and Yogi.
Oh, aye.
Tomo, Yogi.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Tomo get Gallagher. Aye, surely.
Tomo would get I think it'd be a good fit, mate, because
I thought
they've had a tradition of playing.
Tomo was good last week, wasn't he?
Really good, mate.
Really good. I like him a lot.
Speaks well, doesn't he?
He does, aye.
And you get people who speak well, but it doesn't translate into being a good manager, but
I think I'm going to
And
go
I think
Friday
you get
and
people that
watch
speak well that maybe it's too much jargon for
Aye.
Joe Smith that'll watch, do you know what I mean? Whereas I think he's intellectual but speaks
Simple.
sense, there's no like...
There's nothing overcomplicated
Nah.
with the new B licence buzzwords or the A licence.
and he stopped calling it footy as well, which is massive,
Footy.
I think.
Oh, what did he say? He said one last week that put him up for that.
Hey, loves
Tracky
foot.
backy.
Tracky
I've never heard
backy.
of tracky backy in my life.
I've heard that.
Have you?
No tracky backy.
Oh, that must be an Easter Scotland thing.
I've heard that.
That's a bad one, isn't it?
Tracky backy.
Livingston, because St Johnstone have picked up Ross County. It looks like Ross County and Motherwell maybe be dragged in at that as well, but Ross County and Livy look like the two that are really struggling just now.
Livy's really, really struggling. I've watched a few highlights, reels of their games, and in some instances there's not been any highlights. I think it was midweek against Hearts. I don't think Sportsman actually put anything up. Well, Livy done, and I was like, they couldn't have been that bad, but they are. What did Livy need to do? Do Livy need to just get back to the way they've always been? Really, really hard to beat. Nick a goal from a set piece, get that 1-0 win, and it'll breathe confidence, because we obviously touted them at the beginning of the season for relegation. Then Davy got them going, got a few points, and now they've been dragged back into it. So what's changed? It's not as if it's personnel or anything.
See, when you play them, what's is it very much direct football?
Aye, for the most part.
4-4-2.
Against us, no, they played a
Anderson.
5 at the back against us. I think it was like a 5-3-1-1. Stephen Kelly was almost playing off now.
Have they got many injuries or any key players missing?
Well,
Holt been playing?
He's been playing. I really like the boy Kyle Bradley. I don't know. Is he? He must be injured.
Came for Hibs, I think,
'cause he's not played for.
Don't score enough goals either. The boy up front, what do you call him?
Anderson.
Bruce Anderson.
Doesn't
But
he get
then
a lot of
you don't get a lot of
chances,
chances.
does he?
It's not his fault, because you can only go by the chances you get. But no, they're struggling. I think I like Ross County.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've got a wee bit. They always seem to have a wee
They've got
bit.
more goals, ain't they? Def?
Aye, they were
Murray
obviously
and
3-1 up
White.
the week here against Motherwell, lost 2 late goals. I think they've got goals in them, which will obviously in turn get them points, whereas with Livy, I'm looking about thinking, where are they going to get goals from? St Johnstone, they've struggled most of the season without Nicky Clark.
Yeah.
He's come back and has been like, what has he scored? I think it's scored 2 during the week against...
Big Lavina, no.
Big Ravine wearing the fucking Wranglers on the training pitch.
Seen that
See
G-Star
with the
jeans
jeans
on
the thong hanging at the top of that.
G-Star jeans at training. Son, God.
G-Star.
Straight off the farm. He looks like he's up to the market to buy 300 cows.
Is he going for a farm?
I don't know.
He
but
looks
that's-
like he just doesn't give a fuck now.
No,
Lavine,
doesn't
innit?
care.
Like he's at that stage of his life, he's like, I'm just fucking...
Did you see Sean Dyche talk about not giving a fuck the beard he's got? Mate.
What's he went?
He's got a rasta, mate.
Is it aye?
Oh, mental.
Big ginger beard, mate.
Aye.
Is it aye? He was always well manicured in here.
That goatee's fucking terrible.
Aye,
son.
God,
His goatee's a shocking.
I think it's better with the beard.
He's got his... Right, Celtic. 6-0 defeat to Atletico, and then they're in 6-0 win over Aberdeen. If you wanted one fixture after that, it's Aberdeen after Europe, innit?
Aye, because they're just as bad.
They turned
After
into dog and
Europe,
duck after Europe, didn't they?
They're just as bad after Europe as Celtic are in Europe. Does that make sense? Aye.
Yes.
Aye. So I know obviously Aberdeen. I think it's something like 18 or 19 games in the bounce they've lost to Celtic.
Is it?
Something like that. Some mad start.
You're just
Did you
giving
see-
them, you're just giving them a game, innit? We'll just sign up
But,
and just shoot
like-
free, man.
Again, if we're talking about Livy, like being tight and organised, Aberdeen losing a goal after.
Mate, Aberdeen have got 10 men
I know,
in their box,
they've got-
and they're still players just
Sorry,
running
every
through
time,
spaces.
every time the camera angle's great because it's high. You
Yeah.
can see the full pitch. Aberdeen's got the 5. They've got
Kyogo's
the
one you
4,
talk about.
They've got the 1.
O'Reilly's
And Celtic
one
are
how O'Reilly runs in.
Celtic are still popping gaps. What's that down to? Tell me what that is. Is that bad defending? Is that lazy defending?
Barry Robson probably said it pretty spot on after the game. Well, we wanted to be organised, but we were passive. They didn't make contact.
Aye.
So they were just in a position.
But they
where
weren't actually doing
getting
anything
close
in
to
the
people
position.
Are getting
Aye.
tight to actually affect it. Did you see the average? Now they show you like the average player position at half time.
No.
Mate, Aberdeen's 11 on the half. And the 3 centre halves, I'm not joking, with the edge of the D for 45 minutes.
Wow.
Edge of the D.
It was it.
See again, you need to plan when you win the ball back, mate. Otherwise, you'll just end up camped in the edge of your box the full fucking game.
Plus, I think, I always think, see, when you set up the way Aberdeen have set up in the big games, and sometimes as well, some of the performances in the big games have been really good, but see, if you do it and you get beat by 6, then I think fans think, fucking it. We're setting up like that, and getting beat 6-0.
I know.
And I think, look,
You're right with the passive one. See the one early on, Yang goes by about 3 guys, mate, and not one of them fucking make contact.
He was good there.
Really good.
I think Rangers are going to really regret not getting Palmer.
He is.
I think he's going to be very good.
By the way, you were spot on last week, doesn't it? The first goal he goes on his left foot, didn't he?
Aye. I always say he comes inside.
It always happens, mate.
But then that first one, he came out, and he did try to come inside, then he went left. And then he's put in a great bit.
The ball was outside his foot.
Mate, what about the one that outside his boot?
That is incredible, mate.
That is
so known, but that's a guy that's got confidence.
That's what he's got. He looks like he's got the confidence to go and play at a big club, doesn't he?
But Celtic
was that a goal?
I think it's amazing. The boy O'Reilly's frightening.
Aye, yes, aye.
See, midfield doesn't make the runs, mate. It's so hard to stop.
He is just... Callum McGregor sitting here, just shoring everything up, keeping everything right, and O'Reilly's just going wherever he wants. But it's how he takes the ball and how he receives it. He's always like on the half turn, or I don't know. I just think they're just they're being patient, but it's off the running. It's off the ball movement.
Oh, 100%.
Allowing him to get the opportunities.
You tie it into what Barry Robson says, like, how can Matt O'Reilly, somebody has the ability to find so much space against a block?
When
like
you've got 20 players in
mate, every time he got the ball, there was nobody near him. I just thought, how? But he's probably been the best player in the league so far this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, I would say so. He's taking his game to another level. Even that one, like, see Kyogo for his goal. It's Matt. Is he offside again?
Who?
Kyogo. It starts offside.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
See how quickly he gets in front of the Aberdeen defender then, mate. It's incredible.
Movement in the ball.
2 minutes before that, O'Reilly's received the ball in here and he's tried to think that reverse one at Kyogo. It was just too high.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, man, imagine being Kyogo with him, getting that turned, and you're thinking Aberdeen. We analyse this every week. We know that that's what Matt O'Reilly does. So why does somebody not just go and say, you be selfish today and stop him?
So you say to somebody in your build up to the week, see if when we're in half of the pitch, somebody just attach yourself to O'Reilly and follow.
Attach yourself to O'Reilly so that he doesn't get on the half turn and he doesn't play forward. We don't mind him going back, sideways, whatever, but make sure that he doesn't go forward. It's going to be a hard shift for you. Give me 60 minutes and then we'll change it. But nah, I don't know. But
see, again, I've said it before, but it is very much like how they were playing last year now, isn't it, with their runs? Because see, at the start of the season, their runs weren't being made, were they?
No. Well, I think they were, but I think the play was that slow. And the tempo was that slow. It wasn't really cutting people open. It was maybe easy for people to follow the runners, whereas now, similar to what I was saying about Rangers, playing at a much higher intensity tempo. And when you're Rangers Celtic and you're a better team than others, if you approach the game properly and you play at a tempo, it's going to be hard for them to deal with you. Yeah. But then, like...
No, they were, I thought Celtic were... I thought as good as Celtic were, Aberdeen were awful.
Yeah.
I just think as well, if you're playing really hard to beat and it's 3-0 at 90 minutes, you can't think you beat 6.
I know, mate.
Because it felt to me like when it was 3-0, that's when they had a go. Do you know what I mean? So like, you obviously hold on and time be hard to beat. You go 3-0 down, then you have a go and try and win the game. And
then Celtic just kept picking them off on the counter, didn't they?
And the goals were really easy in the injury time goals.
Yeah.
Except for the, what do you call it? Obviously the Palmer ball. But
cross.
The first half, like Barry Robson says, just too passive, not getting tight to people. But those goals, like, so easy, innit?
So the thing is, like I said earlier, like when you watch it, if you were to pause the build up, Aberdeen's in good shape. So what? Like,
well, they've got good numbers, but I don't know if they're in good shape. I get what you're saying.
Good, got the 5, got the 4, but like you say, it's as if like right, I'm been totally playing this wee circle today, so I'm not moving into this circle. I'm in this circle, so I'm not moving into this circle. None of them moved.
You need to move around the ball.
Really, really poor, but. They got. I think they got what they deserve. Basically.
What do you think of as a striker?
He's starting to make much more of an impact, isn't he? But it feels like there's more opportunities for him now. Would you not say?
Oh, he's getting me a minute.
I felt at the start there wasn't really many minutes.
I feel like
coming on for like 4 minutes. Go and do something, big man.
I feel like his strengths can be that when Celtic are struggling to break down teams with balls straight to Kyogo and stuff like that, and they get the ball wide and put balls in the box, that's where I think he can be
big boy, isn't he?
Because he is a big boy. And the header obviously good position, but the cross has to get there. The cross is outstanding, but again, as easy as that goal was, his actual finish was really good. The movement, the run, reverse ball, but nah, I think he can be effective. He's no Giacomakis, but I think he could be effective in certain.
Well, you think Giacomakis is that much better than him, Kevin?
So I like Giacomakis, aye.
What do you think was better, like his all-round play, hold up?
I just think when Kyogo went out the team, Giacomakis still scored 20 odd goals, 20, 25 goals. If Kyogo goes out the team, can you see Ogo getting 20, 25 goals? I don't know. But
Giacomakis, he got a lot more of a run than what O did now.
I know he did.
So, I mean, interesting to see if, obviously you don't want it to happen, but if there is a period where Kyogo does get another, because I think he was out for like 2 months, wasn't he?
Yeah.
If that happens and he does get a run, will you Well, you
So on
see
the
a jacket man
Kyogo, what was he concussed? Is it that he was concussed?
Oh, mate, concussed, he was not clear.
What were we thinking about that situation? What were we thinking? I've got my take on it.
It's
Like,
not a
what
red
is
for
it?
me personally.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nah.
It's
not
a
a-
proper hard, firm challenge. And I'm reading guys last night. I'll call one out. Tom English. He's
Yes.
Tom
We
English
will
says
tag
that.
Tom
Tom
English
English
in
says
this on
that
Twitter.
it's a red card in rugby. Never mind football.
And rugby?
Hi, he says that's a head-on head's a red card in rugby. Never mind in football. I'm like, whoa. The guy's just went to head of the ball. He's not trying to wipe out Kyogo. It's a good hard. If that's massive.
Do you be able to debate it with Tom English?
No, I don't want to debate. He's too clever.
Too
clever
intellectual,
for me,
aye.
I like him. He's got good views, but that one I've had to disagree with that one.
No, like I can see what this is when people then point to the letter of laws saying like endangering an opponent.
Aye.
The ball's there to be won his header. It's such an unfortunate one. It's to be honest, it's horrible winning it back because you can see Kyogo's knocked out as soon as he makes contact with him. So it's a nasty one. But for me, it would be, imagine getting sent off for that. You're going to header a ball and you header it and then you follow through. Obviously, collides with somebody.
Did he get booked?
It's nasty, but you got booked.
Booked,
aye.
I don't think he needs to get booked.
He's just hid on the ball.
He's just hid on the ball. It's not as if he's got elbows up or anything. He saw the ball and he's on the front foot and he's went, okay. And that was it.
I can imagine you hid on Tom English.
That Ribizic though,
No.
he could be the most aggressive player in the league.
He's
I
a
know.
horny boy, isn't he?
He's aggressive, but aggressive in the wrong areas.
What
He's
do you
not
think?
six.
What do you think's more aggressive, him or that horse for you?
There's nothing more aggressive than that horse.
Yeah, here's one for Aberdeen, right? You're out. You can't qualify for Europe Cup final on the Sunday. Do you play the reserves on the Thursday?
I'm hoping the SFA can step in and help the team out there and maybe move games.
What, move the final?
No, they can't really because it's the Europe. I was thinking it's the other way around, but
Rangers
Tom English has
are
got to,
playing the
Aberdeen
Rangers
are
playing the
probably-
Everything you say now, Tom English will be analysing.
no, Aberdeen's got to.
Make sure you're on point here.
I'm not giving a shit. Aberdeen's got to. They would have to play a weakened team.
Well, Rangers are playing the Thursday, aren't they? Rangers are away to Betis.
Aye.
Aberdeen at home to Frankfurt. So, but
The thing with Aberdeen is they like
for
to
me,
say
you would rest if somebody's played 20 games in a row. You would give them a rest if you can't qualify.
But then do you also want, you didn't want to do it on the Thursday before you play on this Sunday?
There is the element
But
as
is
well.
that-
You do get
But it's only one
prize
off.
money for getting points. If you win the
Right.
game, I don't know what you get.
There's
300
not
grand or
enough.
whatever.
There's not like there's 2 full days before they play. Is that not enough to recover?
People have said that the European games do take a lot out of you, mate.
There's no advantage for either team either because they're
No.
both playing on the same
Both
day.
play
So
the same night.
The Rangers qualify on Thursday if they win.
Depends on our results.
Results. But there's a good chance they could if they did win.
Who's Rangers got this
If
Thursday?
they beat Limassol and Betis beat Sparta Prague, they're through.
Yeah.
Aye. No, I don't-
Dangerous one that for Aberdeen. I don't know how you would go about that.
me personally, if it was me, I'm playing my team that I think is going to play in the cup final on Sunday.
Are you?
That's what I'm doing.
On the Thursday?
I think I would drop a couple. See like your shinnies and that.
And then bring some off, depending on how the game goes, because sometimes I know how I felt as a player. See if I know I was playing Saturday, Tuesday, I love that rhythm. I just keep playing.
I liked it as well.
Knowing your team, none of this changing. I remember Mick McCarthy used to say, right, Kevin and Stu, you are playing every week, blah, blah, blah. And then we got close at the playoffs. Then he dropped me and Stu and played Darren Byfield and Tommy Smith. He said, I'm just going to do Darren Byfield and Tommy
Never
Smith.
heard of the two of you.
Used to date Jamelia.
Oh, so you did?
Aye, that's right. You heard
She's
him
a
there.
belter.
She was a belter.
belter.
She liked me, actually.
She what?
Aye, she liked me one night. I was chatting to her. Aye, so...
Nah, wait a minute.
No,
Are
that's
you
it.
saying you really sit on you?
Remember the guy that said he kissed Jennifer Lopez before she was famous? Big Kevs. We found his burner account.
no, so he used to
What did she
drop...
say to you?
Nah, I can't mind, a long time ago. So,
Jeez, at it.
so I let them... Gosh, I'm at it. So let them
Shut
two... let them two...
Tom English and Jamelia coming for you. I can't wait for this.
let them two play. And I used to say to Stu, fucking hell, I could do with playing these. I know. And then by the time we got to playoffs, a wee bit rusty.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, nah. Whereas I think if you get your team playing and the mindset right, then it's a
What,
cup
so
final.
see if you were one of Aberdeen's main players, and if you're being completely honest here, would you want to play that game Thursday?
Aye, definitely.
You would?
100%.
I would still want to play, but
I'd be the complete opposite, mate.
would you?
What, you wouldn't want to play?
The game's a dead rubber, isn't it? Keep yourself for the final, mate, ready to go. When if
Depends-
how often
Depends what the
Aberdeen get a
appearance
chance
money
for the
is.
final?
Depends what the
Appearance
appearance
money is.
Still
Well,
want to play the final, aren't they? Regardless.
I know, but I want to be at it, mate, innit?
You've obviously been in more finals than anyone, Andy.
Lost them all.
Lost them all. I didn't want to say that bit, right? But Did you ever feel that you wish you were not playing the day before or the week before because you had the final and you didn't want to miss
Nah.
the big occasion?
Did you ever do that? Did you ever play a final where you played midweek as well?
No, but I've played one where I hadn't had a game in 3.5 weeks, and that was well worse.
Oh, remember you said that.
That was well worse.
Was that aye?
Aye. But nah, I'm the same as Kev. I would probably still want to play, but the manager's got to take that out of the equation and do what he thinks is
Listen,
right. for
he'd be
playing
damned
the
if he does, he'd be damned if he don't, because
Oh, good.
if he does play his team and say one gets injured, fans will be like, oh, you shouldn't have played him. Say he plays his team and they get a positive result that then gives them confidence going into Sunday.
Who is the last one's Helsinki away as well? Well, oh no, sorry, before the final it's Frankfurt at home.
Home,
so I was going to say, see if it's away.
Aye,
See when you
different.
travel, and even if you don't play, you've still got to
feel
travel.
fine,
You're
I
still
know.
like
Oh, shit,
prepared for the game.
Mass. Oh, fuck. Oh, what was that, man? So you had an affair with Jamila? That's amazing.
No. Nah, that was a long time ago.
That's incredible. We should sound that.
Met a few celebrities back in the day.
Who else?
Aye. Cheryl Cole,
How?
Jordan.
How do you mean?
Ant and Dec, remember sitting in a pipe with them one night up in the
Wait a
Marmite
minute. Wait, how's this just coming out now after 6 years on open goal?
Ah, just
How'd you hear a
memories.
pipe like that?
Well, I just did one night and we were in the same club as Newcastle players and a few celebrities. I think it was in Malmaison or something, and Ant and Dec were there, and then Jordan was there back when she was like...
You said they had the threesome at Dundee and Jordan.
No, I never said that. She was actually quite fit. She was really small, really small.
Was it?
Aye, really, really small.
And was she chatting to you?
Was it that? Do you want a drink? Aye, cool. That was it. So
She offered you a drink or you offered her?
I offered her. I was getting around anyway, and she was standing there, and I said, "Do you want a drink?"
Was Lynn a thing at this time?
No, this is like 99, 2000.
Right?
Who's the most famous person you've met?
This famous person I've met.
Slaney.
Probably Culinary, mate, huh?
You must have met a few.
Most famous.
Met bumped into R9 in a lift elevator
R9.
I did you?
No
at the
way.
Champions League final in Milan.
Was he
Barca, Juve, and getting it. Me and Scott Allen were in the lift. Ping, open the door. R9.
No way.
Got a picture of him. I'll show you. Got a picture of him. He's massive.
Did you speak to him? You never went, Lee, play football
No,
as well?
I actually just says, mate, can I get a picture?
I think it'd be Bono.
Remember you telling that Bono one?
Bono, aye.
Is Bono a weirdo?
He was actually alright. He's
he?
a normal guy, aye.
What's that in deck like?
They were sound.
What?
Aye, they were sound. I'm trying to think who else. Frank Bruno. Is he famous? Went to America
When
once.
did you meet Frank Bruno?
He came to Sunderland to play a charity match and he had no boots, so he was looking for a pair of size 12 boots. So I gave him a pair of size 12 boots. Me and him became quite chummy that day. It was quite good.
Brilliant, mate.
Aye.
He came at the players'
picture,
lounge
man.
after. Oh, that big Kev. Oh.
Eh?
Aye, it was class. Really good.
You must have had somebody.
I can't think, mate.
Who else? Cliff. I remember going to London.
Cliff
shopping.
Richard.
Cliff Richard went to London. London shopping, and I was trying on a pair of shoes, and this guy sat down. Excuse me, mate. I said, "Is that any boss? Sorry." And I was
Everyone's
like,
got the same accent.
I know, aye. And it was Cliff Richard trying on a pair of shoes and former bra.
What were you said they were high heels?
Aye.
Oh, here we go.
And I says, Paul, you don't believe who's sitting beside me. And it was that time we did the sketch with Cliff Richard. Who was it did the sketch?
Can't
The
remember.
person, was it Paddy Max?
Max and Paddy.
Max and Paddy personated Cliff Richard, but nah.
So were Ant and Dec massive at the time, Kev? Well, no massive because they're fucking
Ah, well, they
fit,
would have
but
been
they're
but
big.
early, aye. They were well known. Very well known.
Who did you get on better with, Jamelia or Jordan? No, yeah.
What date was that Champions League final?
I was only in the background.
Right, just looking in.
Looking in. I was like, oh, fucking hell, there's so-and-so.
I met David Schwimmer in New York, asked him for a photo and he said no.
I remember you saying that.
God.
Jack Nicholson, met him.
What?
Aye.
Met Jack
I
Nicholson?
did, aye. Jack Nicholson.
Whereabouts?
America, New York. Went to New York, and there was all the streets were cornered off, and I was like, "Why is this?" It says, "Well, Jack Nicholson's filming a movie there with a women actor, famous actor." So
it one
I
of the
went
pubs
over,
that you
and then I got I shook his hand and said, "Oh, how you doing?" And then on the way back from there was a big queue outside the hotel, and I said, "Why is everybody queued out here?" The wrestlers are finishing Madison Square Garden, so they're all coming back. And then the Big Show pulled out a taxi. I got a picture with the Big Show.
Big show, man.
hell, man.
Aye.
I'd love that.
Actual celeb punter. Oh, mate, how good's that?
Let me see.
R9.
Mate, you look amazing there.
Think so?
I'd cut that hair, mate. You look my niffer. Scott,
He's actually looking alright, Nick, no?
Aye, he does looking good, Nick.
Here, what camera will I show?
Look at that, mate. That's brilliant.
Big R9 using good Nick.
That James English there on the far left.
Who is it?
Aldo.
Aye.
James English.
I was starstruck seeing him.
Oh, mate, that's incredible, eh? Can you speak
Mental.
English?
I don't even think he spoke. I just think I got a picture and he went, one of the ones.
And then just fucked off.
Aye.
That's some
Can
about
I
you.
tell you about the story when I went to that Champions League final? So Aldo got the tickets off a guy that worked with UEFA, Kenny Scott. So you get them obviously, and I think it's like there's something where like they know you've been given the ticket for a UEFA delegate. So we were in the hotel, and there was these two Juve fans going about. And they were looking for tickets, and one of them says to me, "I'll give you £8,000 for your ticket." I was like,
No way.
I'm selling it right now. I said, I'll go and watch it at a pub, no bother, them in Milan. And Aldo's like, nah, you can't because like
That'll
they
come
go
up.
to Kenny will get done for that. Mate, I was devastated.
£8,000 he was gonna give you?
£8,000, mate. One ticket. Could not believe it, man.
Oh, you'd be taking it.
I was gutted, mate.
I might
I
not-
paid about £200 for it, max.
£8,000.
I mean, I got 2 tickets for the Rangers UEFA Cup final, the one over in they played, and
Then
Was that when you were a Rangers fan?
I sold them for like £28 face value.
Why?
quite right, mate.
Because I didn't know they were a big deal, because I was playing in England. And I didn't really, my mates just said, do you know anybody get 2 tickets? And I got 2, and I said, how much you want for them? I says, well, they just said £28 on this one. I says, £56, wee man. That was it.
Why did you not go to the game?
They were from my pal,
Oh, right. Who got your
Okay.
tickets? Frank Bruno.
Melanie
My
Sykes.
agent got in touch with Martin Bain. That's how I got to
Who was your agent?
Ken Anderson.
Good.
Used to be chairman of Bolton.
Right. Why did you choose Aldo as your agent?
He was my mate before he was my agent. Known him since I was like 17.
What, you like grew up together?
And he was the manager in Carbon, wasn't
Oh, was he?
he? Aye.
Aldo was the
Aye,
man
he
in
was
Cardiff?
manager in Carbon.
Was he? Aye.
So when did he start being an agent?
He had started doing stuff for John Viola. Remember John Viola? He was Barry Ferguson's agent. And he started working with him. And honestly, see, within a year, mate, see the players he had just because he'd been getting them in Carbon for years. And then I went with him. But he was my mate, so it was more like,
And he's probably made a right few quid.
aye, definitely, aye,
God, that's mad, isn't it?
definitely.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Why did you pick that guy?
Because he
Like
flew all the way to Stranraer to speak to mum and dad. I thought that was quite good.
Oh, did he, right?
Aye. Flew to Glasgow and travelled in. Spoke to mum and dad and said I'll look after them.
Did you hear Boydie said that Aberdeen will try harder against Rangers next week?
Oh man, the whole of Scottish football is a meltdown over Boydie's comments, aren't they? Boydie's a Rangers fan, deal with that. He's going to see these things. He's looking for a bit of controversy. Is he right? Possibly.
No, surely. You think Aberdeen... Yeah. Surely Aberdeen players are no trying against him.
Of course or no.
I tell you what he's done. He's got Sky.
He's done Aberdeen talk as well,
clips.
hasn't
Aye.
Aye.
But it's what they do in the telly, don't they? But
There's no
controversy
danger any team's lying to anybody.
Tuned in.
No.
Nah.
What, do you enjoy him and something on it?
I do like, but
Do you like it,
I
aye?
like Boydie because Boydie probably knows he's annoying a lot of people, and he just keeps doing it. And you see them all on the social media, they're having meltdowns.
Sutton doesn't he picks him up on everything that he says,
Aye.
doesn't he?
'Cause,
They're both
aye,
at it, like, it's part and parcel about
yes,
that.
aye. But nah, the two of them are good. I think the two of them are really good, Sutton and Boydie, in terms of how they interact with each other over the issues in the game.
They seem like they had a laugh at it, don't they?
Aye.
They're having a laugh at
Aye.
it. It's not as
Unlike
nasty.
unlike
Have you ever had a journalist or pundit say Bill Lecky's your one in it?
Bill Lecky?
What was it that hurt you so much about Lecky? Just it was all on you.
Aye, because when obviously I had a bad game for Scotland, and I felt like he'd made a personal attack on me, and I felt like fucking who are you dick. And even like years later, the event kind of happened. He was always kind of wee nip at me, and I would never read it. But somebody would say it, as people do.
It's always a
send-
classic, innit?
Somebody sends you a clip, and I was like,
Because you like Jamelia.
I don't know. I don't know.
know, you've
but,
been with
I actually, see, 3 years ago, I was doing my DPD delivering.
Jesus.
I got a fucking parcel right to his front door, and he opened the fucking door, and I thought,
Farted. You should have farted.
I actually shit myself and thought, there you go, Bill, can you sign for that? And I thought, I should just have fucking tore into him then, there and then. But
I thought you'd be the type that would say something.
I did, but sometimes I don't hold a grudge too long, because what's the point?
Aye, what's the point?
Yeah, it doesn't sound
What's the
like you've
point?
held a grudge.
No point.
No, I didn't say it.
Have you had a pundit or a...
Millions, but none that I would take exception to. No.
Is there one that got sent to you quite that a lot of people sent to you?
No, that I can think of, mate. But honestly, like I genuinely could not care. I think
Don't
it's
get
part
me
and
wrong.
parcel in it. You're going to get criticised. You're
Aye.
going. It's just that's
The
what-
guy that wrote the story about me when I worked on the Shetland Islands, the front page in Mirror, if I ever find him,
Who was his name? We'll find him.
I don't know, but if I ever
Tom
find
English,
him, he's getting it big time.
Aye,
If I ever
fucking right.
find him. Because I don't think he'll ever realise how I felt that day. And I swear.
Is that the worst you- is that one of
that's
the worst days?
That's in all my life, that's the worst I've ever felt. I felt humiliated.
So see that day, did you just wake up and somebody text you?
Wake up, somebody texts me and says, Kevin, there's a story in the paper about you, didn't worry about it, says you're doing a great thing. And I was like, what do you mean I'm doing a great thing? Opened up the paper. From 10 grand a week footballer to 400 quid a week cleaning toilets in a ferry, whatever it is. A picture of me in my fucking Sodexo uniform.
That's horrible,
And I
isn't it?
went, oh my God.
So did you go out and buy the paper that morning?
I had to go and get it, I had to see what it was, and I was like, oh my God. And I just felt fucking
And then was your phone going non-stop?
humiliated. I felt worthless. I felt fucking, I felt on the edge. I felt really on the edge. I was like, I can't deal with this.
There's nothing.
So did that guy go on the boat just to
So one of my workers that I was working with took a picture of me and sold the story to the paper, and the paper printed it. So it's the guy that sold it. I'll never find out who he was, but he's first.
Do you know who he is?
No, I don't know who it was, but
We'll find him, mate.
Okay, you know, mate.
Oh no,
flying.
But at that time, that was horrific. But nah, fuck it. That's what it is.
Have you had any?
I never played at that level, mate.
Aye, you did, of course you did.
Remember I got a 6 in the paper at Sweet Beach Charlton 3-1, mate. I was fucking brilliant at the Valley. I got a 6 in the paper. I knew where the lived, chat to his door. I said that to him, I'm going to do a shite to your letterbox.
See, I think that stuff like that would annoy me more.
Because you don't do a shite because you're that wee.
See if you got the Valley with Swindon and you win 3-1, regardless of what you played, everyone should get a 7, mate. I was fucking brilliant that night.
Give you a 6?
Gave us a 6, mate.
Aye.
That's when you start thinking, does he not like me?
Aye.
So
No, can I tell you what it is? That's when you start thinking, did they even watch the game? Like, did they watch the game?
Do you think that, remember the ratings? Did you used to look at them in the paper?
But that is that would annoy me more than somebody like doing an article and writing something criticising me, because then that's where you think, that's when you know you don't know the game or you've not watched the game. Do you know what I mean? So that it's
what done it for me was we used to pick up a paper and you get like a 6 or 7. You know when you played well and you got an 8 or a 9, you thought, aye, that was good. And I remember playing for Scotland, my home debut against Denmark, and I got an 8 in the record man of the match. And it was like somebody wrote, the guy wrote a talent or something, and I thought, I wasn't even that good. I thought I didn't play that well, and I thought he's gave me an 8. So that made me realise that night that it's just one person's opinion.
One of my worst ever performances for Rangers was against Partick Thistle at home, and I got man of the match because I scored. That was rubbish.
Did you?
But I scored and got man of the match.
What, on the Tannoy man of the match?
On the Tannoy.
Did you, huh?
Aye. And I was hopeless. Beat them 2-0 and scored.
You ever played on a park and you've heard it all Tannoy and so today's man of the match?
Mate, I'd be wanting a bit of a fucking beamer.
No, but I know what you're going to say. They're going to say a name, you're like,
how the fucking shit? Do you know what's the worst? Because it always comes up about 83 minutes. It's when it always used to come up and see if you're having a good game. You're thinking, I'm getting man of the match here. And see when they announce somebody else, you're like, fuck.
Last year.
Right, Motherwell v Hearts. You were a pitch side reporter for it.
Aye, bench cam.
How was it, mate?
Good, we were good, mate. That's probably... I thought all really good against LIVI, to be fair, but in terms of our away performance, I'd say that's been our best away performance this season.
Shankland up the pitch.
Boise.
Up the park.
Boise was excellent.
Boys, Shankland and Lowry should always play for Hearts, mate.
Aye.
He's really unlucky
Benny's
not to
starting to
have
get
scored.
fitter as well. I think Benny's been really good.
Aye. He's unlucky not to have scored that chance. He took the touch and caught inside. He's done everything right and he's just went past the post. But Heart, is that 2 league wins on the bounce?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. That's what you need to do. You need to get a bit more
Rangers.
consistent, I think.
Nazy's changed his get up on the side, hasn't he?
Aye.
He's wearing the jeans and the hoodie now, eh?
I'm liking that jacket.
Do you like it?
I like the jacket, aye. It's quite nice, aye.
But Boyce is fucking brilliant, mate.
Brilliant, mate.
Why? What, is it just purely through injuries that he's not played? Because for me, he should play every week for Hearts, eh?
Aye, there's obviously been tactical reasons in there as well, but he's someone I really like. I think he's just very intelligent, mate. It's so easy to play with. He's always making angles, always looking for the ball. Obviously, he lacks a bit of pace, so maybe that's why in certain games you go for a...
But he can take a ball
Kenny
man up his
or
arse
that
and deal with it as well, mate. See if you're in trouble, you just fire the ball into him.
And
Did you stay 5 in the midfield Saturday?
5-3-2 or 3-5-2.
Aye, because I thought that worked better with Lowry having a bit more
Freedom.
Because
They
he
three
picked
work
up some
well
good
together.
areas, aye, and I think that's what you're needing. If you don't have the pace up front, what you're needing is somebody with clever, light Lowry to find Boyce and Shankland's feet, but Shankland's finish was
second goal, brilliant.
Shankland
First
in
as
the
well.
box is brilliant, man.
But first half we were really good, and then second half was a bit more scrappy, but we definitely deserved to win.
Robbie Nielsen as well, just on Hearts, got the...
I know, Tampa,
what a Joe Bat is, mate, sitting with the balls out in America.
Florida.
Is it?
Mate,
Aye, Tampa, Florida.
Mate, that's a what a role that is.
Roasting all year round.
Big Jig's knocked that back.
100 SPF minimum.
Big Jig's knocked it back.
Is he?
He might not get in, maybe a criminal record, big jig.
Mate, if Robbie's needing an assistant, I'd be off in a fucking minute.
Yeah, we.
Oh, mate, living it there.
I know.
Mate, that's the dream. See Florida, any team in that Florida, that, oh wow. Tampa, who else is in there? There's the...
Who will he go with? Because the other boy Forrest still at Hearts as well, isn't it?
Aye. I don't know.
Maybe give him a text.
Fuck.
Give him a message, mate.
No, I had my COVID jab, I'll not get in.
But that would be roasting, mate, Tampa for a year.
That'd be class.
Oh, aye, unreal.
Him and
Brilliant for
Snoddy.
him.
Just fought it with the full team over there.
That might be a shout.
That'd be it. Snoddy or his
Snoddy, aye.
assistant.
Back them team.
What a thing. Can Shanklin still get into the Steve Clark's Euros squad?
Ah,
He's not been picked this time, has he?
He's in now.
Oh, he's in?
now.
Oh, by the way, it might not even be announced. Che Adams has put
But that'll be announced the day by the time this comes
Yeah,
out.
this comes out.
Che
I think he's got to be...
pulled out with injury,
I
so
think
he's
got-
in.
I know he went through a goal drought there, Shanklin, but he still scored 10 in 19 games or something this season.
Mate, his goal record last year would have been similar. He didn't start the season
Aye.
like the way the sort of middle part went.
And I think in that Scotland team, the way they play, I think it might suit him.
Yeah. I know you kind of speak for him, but does he enjoy playing that 10? That's when he never scored goals, mate.
But see, to be fair, mate, he did play that a fair bit last year under Robbie Nielsen.
Gianelli up.
It was Gianelli up front, aye. And I think... But see, that was at the point where Gianelli was flying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think Gino had scored something like 10 and 15 or something like that. But I think if you ask him, he would rather play up front.
You must have now got the break. You must have a decent run of games coming up.
I think everyone does, mate. I think December's
You've
always
basically got the old firms out the way now. You must have a good run of games to actually put...
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the amount of games.
No, like you must have a good run of games to put serious points on the board.
Well, I think the issue for us and a lot of the teams is we've not been consistent. But probably a bit fortunate that everyone outside maybe St Mirren up until the last couple of weeks hadn't been consistent either. So regardless of who we play, I mean, we've lost to Dundee, we've lost to teams that have been...
Would Hearts still be your favourite for third?
I think so on squad side.
Personnel.
Personnel, and I think it's just consistency. I don't like, obviously some of the Hearts fans are going a bit lazy, and sometimes I can see why. But if he gets performances the way they did on Saturday, there shouldn't be a problem or issue with Hearts. Aberdeen only shown anything to challenge for third. St Mirren obviously have done amazing. A big dent on Saturday, 4-0 to Dundee. That's them lost. I think, is it 2 in the last?
What about him subbing 5 players at half time?
I know.
4.
They had a sickness bug in the club
Aye.
through the week,
did
so I
they?
don't know where that's got anything to do with it, but I don't think it would have been. I think it was just a case
Hooking 4 at half time.
Hooking-
Heroic.
Aye.
Aye.
Imagine that going in. You,
I know.
That was only 3.
But no.
So at least the last after the end.
But I still
You're
think
off.
Hibs are playing well as well.
I like Hibs, mate.
Like what I liked about the highlights on the Hibs was highlighted the
Playing,
movies.
mate.
Playing, and they've
Trusting players to play, mate.
And I think that the weekend there at Kilmarnock showed that they keep doing it, eventually will reap rewards, because I think on Saturday was the most confident playing from the back. There wasn't as many errors as what there has been in the past. Big
But
Stu
they're not just playing it for the sake of playing. There's movements, there's people dropping into areas.
the way it was highlighted, Kilmarnock didn't know where to go.
That's-
And there was
that's
too many
due to
gaps.
Hibs' movement, isn't it?
Too many gaps.
Yeah.
I think Big Stu Finlay, great guy in the show, but he'll definitely know what number Boyce's jersey number.
No, that wasn't
Boyle.
it. I thought it wasn't the Finlay that gets turned to, it's D's.
Was it not Finlay?
No, it's D's.
Did they say Finlay?
I think they said Finlay, wasn't it? It was D's.
Was it D's?
Because D's tries to foul him,
And
didn't
then
he?
he turns him.
But
and
Boyle, when he's
Oh.
turned and he's running at you, mate, he's fucking hard to stop, innit?
He's rapid, eh?
Oh, he's rapid. Do you know what I like as well? He made a big call, he left you on it, didn't he?
Aye.
And the boy Tavares, who's came in for neighbour, looks a fucking player, didn't he?
I like the boy
Mad
Campbell
because
as
when
well.
he first came in, they were raving about him when he come from Benfica B. I think he had a decent profile over there, and he was just never. Legion's never really played him, did he?
Nah.
He would get maybe the odd 15-20 minutes at the end of games, but by all accounts, they seem to be buzzing off him now.
And that style of football gets the best out of Newell and Levitt as well, doesn't it?
I think that's with that park at Easter Road. It's a big park.
Yeah.
And when you play that open, expansive, passing through lines and stuff, it's amazing. Like I think it suits Hibs. I think they've got the players to play that role.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I think Boyle that freedom to go and find these holes and get turned. That's a big asset.
Boyle's good, isn't he?
He is very good.
He is good.
Yes. For a guy that obviously was with RIOT Dundee, and then to go and have the fair play to him, get respect, and obviously decent on the old Twitch.
Aye.
Dundee as well. What a job Tony Dockett has done, eh?
That doesn't surprise
They're
me.
playing 2 up, aren't they?
That-
Big boy
aye,
Bakayoko
and
and
Rudden.
Robinson comes on.
That doesn't surprise me, Tony Dock getting success with a team, because I've always liked him and Dale as a two.
Yeah.
And I always thought that he spoke well when Dale sometimes couldn't do an interview, or for whatever reason. I always thought Tony Dock spoke quite well. And I think he's likeable and relatable. I think sometimes that's how sometimes it's maybe no tactical in your knowledge up here that sometimes gets the best out of players. Sometimes it's who as you are as a coach.
Spot on.
And I think that Dundee players are reacting to Tony Dock. And I think that's why they're getting good results, because where are they now sitting? They're the top 6, aren't they? Or just outside?
Top 6.
Top 6,
I think they're joint fourth.
Amazing, mate.
I think.
Amazing. Like 4-0 at home to...
Yeah.
I tell you what he's done as well, recruited very, very well.
Aye.
Like some of the players they brought in the summer are good players.
Who do you like?
I think the boy Owen Beck
Is that the fullback?
could be the best
Left back? Very
back
good, mate.
outside
Real firm.
Real firm in us.
Better than the boy at Motherwell. Is it Leighton?
I think so.
Spence.
I think
Spence
he's very,
Irish boy.
very good.
I think he's good. I like him.
Beck is good to me. I watched him
Scott-
play youth.
Mate, Scott Tiffany, doesn't he play for them? I think he's a very good signing as well.
McCowan's been brilliant as well.
I spoke to
Mate, he
the...
was a free contract this summer.
Was he?
Oh no, wait. Was it? It might have been January.
McCowan's very good.
Stuart Taylor's assistant. Tony Dock's... He
was with Lambert, wasn't he?
his boys in it with Danny at Celtic. He's one of the older goalies, and we're speaking to him, and he's a really nice guy as well.
No, was the summer, wasn't it? Luke
McCowan, was it, right?
His contract was up, and I don't think he signed one for a while. Anyway, but
Dundee fans must be buzzing, Si,
Yeah.
to have their team back in the while their rivals are.
We were the last team to get them top 6, mate. So
Aye.
big shoes to fill in it.
Was that
Massive
Greg
shoes.
Stewart, Kane Hemmings?
Greg Stewart.
So ever since they got rid of Cammy Kerr in it?
Cammy, is he playing Cammy now?
No, I don't think so.
I
I think Cammy is. We had a good team. Paul McGowan, Gary Harkins, Tomo, James McPake.
Good side.
Paul McGowan.
Big club though, Dundee. Yeah,
Big club,
Aye,
mate.
definitely.
Fans expect a lot, mate.
Aye,
They're
definitely.
tough fans.
Good
play,
to have
aren't
them back in the Premier League and doing well, because I'm not saying they're a sleeping giant, because they're not a sleeping giant, but they've always been renowned to being one of the top teams in Scottish football. The two Dundee teams, 2 Edinburgh teams, the 2 Glasgow teams. That's what we want in the league. Get Dundee United up next year, and we've got a
Dundee
tasty
United and Partick up.
The two,
Partick,
the
mate,
front
Partick.
two's coming back, innit?
Wraith are flying though.
Wraith are flying.
Wraith are flying.
The front two's coming back, innit?
Front two's definitely backside. And a lot of teams, St Mirren play with front two.
Front two, yeah,
Dundee
yeah.
with front two.
Livy went with a front
Livy
two.
with front two. It's coming back.
St Johnstone front
St
two.
Johnstone front
One
Ross
said
County
to me in the
front two.
taxi, your title players are dying out, but they're coming back.
Yeah.
I quite like that Rudden. He's all action, eh?
I like Rudden,
Puts
mate.
themselves about it.
I do like Zach Rudden.
Aye.
The boy back Yoko's been a fine.
Yep. He scored 2 at the weekend.
Handful.
Yep.
Definitely. St Johnstone off the bottom. Craig Levine. Well, we've no asked you. Were you surprised by that appointment?
Surprised by the appointment, but again, you can see why. Experience.
Ex-Scotland manager.
Ex-Scotland manager. But St Johnstone have picked up massively. Obviously, the caretaker Eric Crenn got the 2-0. Was it 2-0?
2 each. Motherwell.
2 each. Motherwell. And then obviously the weekend there, they've got, so they're sitting up the 12th, no 10th in the league, off the bottom.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Seen the colour of Craig Levine's chinos at the weekend?
Mate,
He's
honestly.
took Davy Martindale's for Livy.
They were full brown, weren't they?
That fucking beige chino, stop wearing them, Craig.
I thought,
'Cause if you
I was
fart,
wanting to
you're
see if he turned round, did he have the wee red Visu stick on the pockets in the back of the bum?
Did you hear Visas?
I had a pair of them back in the
Brilliant.
day.
I had fake Visas.
I had the real Visus.
Did you?
I had the cream cord of Visu. Do I actually rocked about in back in the day at Sunderland? I had cream cord of Visu, right?
Film.
With the red Visu bit on the pocket. A pair of like, what do you call it? Sand shoes? No sand shoes. No, the ones with the rubber sole, the Liam Gallagher type ones. What did they call them?
What?
No, the Liam Gallagher type shoes. Come on.
Liam Gallagher type shoes?
Oasis type one. What are they called? Aye.
Oh,
the type
desert
things.
boots,
Then
What a way to describe desert boots,
a
sir.
wee Dolce & Gabbana denim jacket with a fur collar.
Oh, you're far too expensive
wow.
for me.
Eh?
No wonder Jamelia went with you.
Fucking-
I was the most
Actually, look back
stereotypical
now and think,
Glasgow
what
dresser
the-
back in the day.
Were you?
Oh, aye. G-Star jeans and a Manny jeans t-shirt and an All Saints cardigan or something like that.
That's not bad, though.
But that's what
Everyone
everyone
knows
was
the
wearing.
heck.
What was that
Yeah.
Japanese
Oh, the Rihanna
brand?
t-shirt. Remember the Rihanna t-shirt
Rihanna
for Top Man?
What was that Japanese brand that did the cargo pants? The kind of like the how does she I can't know what it was. Big love that. I had loads of that stuff.
Did you? Did you?
That
splash it a
Japanese
bit?
brand Top Shop.
Splashed it, but
Traditional Japanese brand. Top
Top
Shop.
Shop.
Did you splash it a few quid on your clothes kit?
Fucking
What happened to, what's happened to you?
Oh, I don't know, fortunes. Fucking fortunes.
Did you, mate? Huh?
Aye.
I was never a big spender, like,
Clothes?
well, designer wise,
£600.
never. I would buy clothes, but
No cruise,
Designer,
nah?
nah.
No going to cruise?
nah, not really.
Cruise,
Used to
went to
buy
cruise.
cruise,
I used to go up to cruise and buy stuff, and then I don't know. I used to drive up. That's what Lynn always reminded me. I used to come up if I was off on the Wednesday. I would either fly up or drive up and then I'd go straight to Cruise, buy her a pair of wee maybe Jimmy Choo shoes or something,
Would you?
and then go up with a wee bouquet of flowers and say, oh, they're nice to see you again.
You would buy Lynn a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes?
I'd go get a wee Jimmy Choo, a wee Chloe bag or something.
Was that after she found out you and Jamelia? So you're like, right.
And then used to stop at the wee florist in Mary Hill, pick up the flowers and then go to a wee student flat and say, there you go.
You're just a big dirty heartthrob, aren't you?
That's what she's asking. She says, where's
Why
that
is
guy?
that now?
Where's that guy going with a skint? And I've got no money. So I
Been
can't
got
buy
it for years or not. It's got to go.
But on the flip side, mate, what does she give you?
loads.
Does she?
Aye.
What?
Just like our time.
Oh, no,
You
okay.
made me sick, man.
Your time.
She gives you her time.
Give me them three wonderful
Fuck
boys
time,
over there.
Presents.
Aye, give me them three wonderful boys over there.
Does she ever buy you flowers or?
Aye, when she goes out shopping, she will always pick something up. No, anything expensive.
cucumber.
But she's always thinking about me.
Is she right?
Aye, like even if it's just like a chocolate bar or something, or a wee ice cream or something. She's
saddle.
always thinking. Whereas I'll go out and get all the kids a sweet and get home with all with like a wee chocolate bar, and she'll be like, "No, get me something." I say, "Oh shit, I forgot." So
So you're going to start doing that again to get the
quite
romance
try.
back?
Aye.
So is that
Do you buy jelly stuff?
for the odd time, but like
Flowers
when
and that?
it's on, aye. But mate, I don't get the flower thing, do you?
No,
At all,
what a
mate.
shite.
But listen,
I'd
I'll
be
get,
£10
I will get her flowers like
A wee ten of
Valentine's
tulips
Day,
at
birthday and
Tesco
that.
every now and then.
For what? To do what?
Just for she's your wife.
Oh, but what? I just get a plant like that you didn't ever need to buy any more. See if you just get a fucking fake plant, it stays there
Just a
forever.
wall.
Is that Lynn's? What's that called? Love language,
Aye.
like gift giving.
No gift giving. Just didn't expect anything. Just
No, what's the other one
sometimes she
then?
would like us to think about her a wee bit more.
What's the
And she thinks about us. 'Cause it must be hard being the only female in the house with us four boys.
Do you think?
Aye, definitely.
What's Steph's?
I don't really buy presents, mate.
But what?
I take her out for food quite a bit.
What's that called, man? I forgot what it's called.
What is it?
I don't know. There's like the names. So it's like gift giving, words of affirmation. What's the other one?
I've never heard of this.
And that's like time.
I
Something to do
try
with
like getting
so
up your
that's
time.
it.
Aye.
Do you take her out for? You don't really take her out for dinner a lot, do you?
Didn't go out very often. No, I did plan on a golf. No golf.
Take her
I
to golf. Take her to a
planned
golf day.
I planned a date night for Friday.
She's driving a buggy.
Friday night was a date night, and I ended up going to golf because we're doing nighttime golf at Dulliter.
And that's where you took her.
So
They went
she
just
ended
miserable,
up
mate.
meeting up
Fuck's
with a couple of pals, and then I said to her on Saturday, come in for the football. And I said, do you want to go out in Glasgow today? We'll go out, have an all day, get a bite to eat. And she went, nah, I've got too much to do.
No, but what is she wanting? Is she wanting to do something on this, you know?
I know, so we're planning a date night for February, so so 3 months to plan it.
3 months. That's
Stay in the
brilliant.
hotel.
What hotel are you going to stay?
We're going to stay in the Virgin one actually.
Oh, that new Virgin, it looks
Aye,
nice,
we're
mate.
going to stay in that. Then we're going to go to possibly the Spanish Butcher or the Chalk and Block,
Right?
and then go to Wonder Bar and then Maggie's afterwards.
Oh, you're on that Bronco.
On that Bronco, I'm going to ride the shit out of it.
Do you go out quite a bit, eh?
Aye, but it's like something to eat. Aye, we'll go for
Where'd
quite
you like just now? Anywhere nice? Somebody put back.
I was going to say, is there
I
any
still, Crab Shack's
recommendations?
still my
Oh, I
favourite.
love crab.
What about recommendations?
Crab Shack.
Do you like oysters?
That's seafood, eh?
Aye.
Hate seafood.
Right,
yeah.
give me a genre. Mexican food, El Jefes.
I love meat.
Or Rafa's.
I love
yeah,
meat.
Rafa's.
Yeah,
I love meat.
Rafa's lovely. You love what?
I love meat.
The-
Meat.
You just go to the horse to the stable again then. You'll be fine.
Off meat.
Yeah, do you like oysters?
No,
Do
disgusting.
you like oysters?
I like oysters.
Stranraer
but a
do,
wee bit-
Absolutely
Stranraer
disgusting.
do an
mate.
oyster festival because it's the only place in Scotland that you can fish for wild oysters.
Where's that,
You get
Stranraer?
Stranraer, so
Is
you
it?
get the oysters out of the bed of Lochrain.
The what?
The seabed of Lochrain. So the
What the fuck's just
Jesus
happened to your
Christ,
voice? there?
mate.
so the
Loch
You get the flu?
Lochrain, aye.
Rhine.
Lochrain's the sea where we live. That's the name. So the oysters are in there, and then the guys that get them sell them to Harrods in London, and they're in the menu in Harrods in London. It says Lochrain oysters.
Wow, there you go.
That was
Every day for
impressive,
school,
you
And then
Dave.
they had
done
the
that?
World Shocking Championships in
Have you ever done a
Stranraer.
fish in that sea?
Eh?
You ever done a fish in it?
Aye. And the sea.
Uh-huh.
Hundreds of times.
So the oysters and Harrods will be stinking to your piss?
I think it might have diluted itself by now.
He's a lot Ryan one there.
A Lochrain.
Lynn's a lot.
Have you- Lynn,
She
di-
a tongue there.
Have you went skinny dipping in there before?
What, skinny dipping in Lochrain?
Have you and Lynn ever went skinny dipping?
No skinny dipping, no.
Never been in the water naked on holiday, right?
Nah.
I like how we
Yeah.
cold water plunge, though, do you?
When
I
we,
like
when
it
we
cold
first
water.
started going on holiday, mate, we'd late night down at the beach up to all sorts, flinging each other about.
Obviously, I hate to be careful what I say today. My 3 kids are out there.
What's the with you, mate?
I think Cliffy will keep him up.
Think who'll keep them up? I think they will. Aye.
You're the earliest.
I know.
Like,
Somebody tells
you
me
jump on something.
So
St Johnstone don't stay up. They were down 2 weeks ago.
So impulsive, isn't they?
Oh,
St Johnstone, somebody's telling me financially they've actually got a lot of money, but they're scared to spend it.
Why?
Don't know. Tight.
Ross County have got a lot of money.
So for me, I think if you could get a couple of players in January, I think that totally puts LIVI the favourites to go relegated.
Mate, I'm not just saying that I said this. If you go but the fans forum, asked who would go down, I said Livingston.
Aye, I said Livingston as well at the beginning
No,
of
it
the
was
season.
just me.
I definitely did. We'll get that up. I think I definitely did.
Who was my dark horse again? I'm sure it. Did I say Dundee?
Your
talking
dark
about
horse
horses.
was the one that...
Aye.
That
Gives
beauty.
me. I'm sure I said Dundee.
What about, right, I want to talk about Kelly a wee bit because this away record is baffling, isn't it? How they're so
Aye.
strong at home, mate. They actually
I
can't
know
win a
people
game
saying
on
about the
field.
Astro.
Show
Is
for
the
an
Astro,
Astro at the
Isn't
time. Show them for it.
is the Astro the thing?
The two games they won 24 were both LIVI, I know. If it
What's
said
that?
that, both Astros, no.
Well, see, mate, we play on Astro, right? And we went away. We've been really good all season, mate. And most of our games are we played training on grass, mate. And we look like we've never seen a fucking football before in our lives, mate.
What were you on grass?
Though?
Fuck knows, mate. On grass,
That can't be just because you train on it, that can't.
I-
It's got to be more than that. Boys your age as well, they played in grass all their life.
We train on Astro every 2 nights a week as well, eh?
Plus, the way you play, I always think teams that suit Astro might be the ones that like spin it in behind, it gets held up on the Astro when it's a bit dry. Like, it would suit you more a slick surface. Do you know what I mean?
See,
Saying that's what was
Trinent was quite bumpy, mate.
Maybe that's.
See, I used to hate Astro, but as a coach, I love playing on Astro.
I think for younger players, aye. But no.
I must admit, like I'm sitting here
for
now,
Not in the SPL,
when we play sevens on the Astro, I like it, and every now and then you'll get the odd game it's on grass and it's like, shite, this is rubbish.
I know it's good.
Because you know that you can keep the ball on the deck when it's on the Astro.
Yeah.
To a point, whereas when their touch isn't great, that's maybe what it is. Maybe they need to work on these combined boys' touch. Maybe the grass isn't for them.
Or maybe younger players should be working on grass pitches that aren't the best
Aye.
surface.
Yeah,
Kelly-
yeah.
Kelly
I
surely-
think you're right, mate. I think you're right. Too
surely
many kids
Kelly-
aren't playing on Astro. I think you're right, mate.
Aye.
Sure, when Kelly get when they go to their own new training ground, which they're in the plans, surely they'll revert back to a grass park at Rugby Park. The only reason they've got the Astros to maximise
Community
usage
stuff
with
and
the
that.
community, surely. Because come on,
But they're putting a sunbed in for Dell in it, so I think they're one pitch done.
Yeah.
see, they like to come out for the 6-yard box at the end of the games to keep the grass going.
Dell's lying
Dell just
under
lies on that.
Imagine that. Dell
Where's the gaffer? He's there on the 6-yard box.
He's just did a 6 minute.
He did 12 minutes. Just got his cream on.
Have you ever had that where you've been at a team that are really good either at home or really good away and kind of win either at home or away?
We were a bit like that last year, to be honest.
Yes.
Our home record was unbelievable last year, but away, I think we only won 4 games.
See, before home games, you didn't like staying in hotels or that, do you?
No,
Away games, every game hotel.
no, every game, no. Just depends where it is.
Right, so Celtic, Rangers, Hibs wouldn't be hotel probably. Right.
No, Motherwell, no. So it's just like your Ross County.
Our command at travelling on the day of games.
It could be.
I know it's not far up the road to Edinburgh.
Did you like going to staying over at a hotel?
No,
before
no,
a week?
I hated it.
I hated it.
See, fucking like Boxing Day and all that, and
Oh,
New Year's, mate, you're in a hotel.
Christmas Day. Christmas Day is the worst.
Uh-huh.
That's like, yes, the two you're sitting in
Chining
that twin
pasta
room.
on your Christmas
The two
Day.
you're sitting in that twin room, looking at each other, I just want to cry.
Uh-huh.
Christmas night and you're sitting here in the hotel in the middle of fucking
You and
Burnley.
Jamelia.
Me and Jamelia texting. Leave me alone.
Could be it with Jamelia. Well, Vassell never played at the weekend. Big miss for him, isn't he?
Aye. He
Such
is
a big
the...
player for him. He's talisman.
I think going into the season as well, he was going to be the main man. He's obviously got the captain's armband. Keeping him fit was going to be a big issue for him. And I think Marley Watkins coming in is a good player, but he's never been that 20 goal, 25 goal a season, is he? Yeah. Whereas I'm not saying that Vassell can get that, but I think he's more of a presence than Marley Watkins and he's more of a go for it. So
Aye,
He's gonna be up low.
Vassell's more of a team player in terms of the way they play. That
he's been very
focal
good the
point,
last month or so as
that
well,
focal
Vassell.
point, getting players up the park, holding it in and stuff. I think that helps command it massively, but
Do you think this will stop Kelly getting the top 6 the away form?
nah.
Do you think they're still getting there?
I still think we'll get in there.
Do you? Just because the home record's so good?
Home record's good, but they're not.
Kelly with your dark horses.
Was it?
I think they'll pick up. They will pick up. It just takes one. It's just like, I don't know.
I don't know, mate. They went the full season on last season and missed it winning
No,
again.
that's true. So it's continued on for last season, but nah, they'll sort that out.
I still think they'll. I think the top 6.
I think they get top 6. Right, last few bits. Scotland final group matches. Georgia, Norway. How much significance is there behind these games?
Significance on getting beat, mate. Getting that pot 2, man.
Nah.
Pot 1, mates. Have you seen the pot 2 and pot 1?
Nah, tell us, isn't it?
Have you seen it? So if Scotland finished top of the group, right?
Aye.
The pot 1. And pot 1 is significantly weaker than pot 2. Pot 2's got like England, Holland, Italy, Denmark, whereas pot 1's got like Romania, Albania. Like,
how's that work?
Mate, I honestly couldn't even tell you. I don't know if it's something to do with the
See
nations
the
league
likes
or
of
what.
Romania and Albania, they're actually decent. They've got
I know,
better
but
over here.
England and Italy and Holland and Denmark.
I know, but the good thing is this, going into these 2 games, nobody's really talked about it because
Getting up.
we've qualified. It's just a case of getting the... You might win as many points.
No, but look at England, mate. England get to finals, mate, on the back of fucking playing the dog and duck. 5 rounds.
I know, but no, it's
See,
good.
if you get a good draw, mate, you can
Aye,
actually really
100%,
fan it.
mate.
No. We think of Wales. When was Wales? 2000 and... What was that? A while ago they got to the quarterfinals or semi-finals or something, Wales?
I'm not sure, mate.
The Euros they did. I'm sure they did under Chris Coleman.
Right.
So there's no reason why we can't get a good draw. We can't go deep at the competition.
Oh, if we get a good draw, mate, you can 100% go deep in the...
See, any Scotland team that goes to a Euros or a World Cup, there's been no Scotland team historically got out a group stage. I think it was one team was undefeated. They won a game and drew 2 and still didn't get the group.
Right.
So that big onus on that, can we be the first Scotland group to get out of the group stages? But
Good.
I'll find it, boys.
but I think these next 2 games, what he's got to do is give some of the fringe players a game.
I've not really seen a lot of it.
I would like to see
It's been the same 11, the same 2 or 3 subs that's coming on. Tierney's injured, Robertson's injured, so obviously there's a big shake up there at the back straight away. So there'll be room for guys
Stephen
like
O'Donnell.
the boy Doig. Is it Doig?
Josh Doig.
Josh Doig might get an opportunity.
Yeah.
to see him.
Great shot.
I would like to see Shanklin get an opportunity
Yeah.
to see how good he can be in a Scotland jersey up front.
Ben Doak's
Doak's
for
got
me,
to
man.
get-
Ben
Aye,
Doak's got to
Doak.
get. But then seeing Ben Doak started last week against Toulouse and got hooked at half time.
Did he?
Aye.
So that's, you've just wrote
So
one.
that's him, he's finished his career done.
No, I don't know.
Right,
He maybe
yeah.
came off injured or whatever. But I'm just, a couple of the European games that Liverpool played where he started, he has been substituted, so I don't know.
Well, was it Gilmore that came in when he wasn't really playing it?
Aye.
Remember,
I
when
would
Gilmore
love- I
first
would-
came in, he wasn't playing all the time,
I
was
would
he?
love to see Doak get
So would I. I'd
I
love
would
to
just
see him.
love to see it because I think that sends out a big message to all the kids in Scottish football that you can go and achieve what you want to achieve. And obviously we hear all the hype and all the thing. My worry would be that he gets in, plays well, and we go fucking overboard with him.
No, let's do it. Let's go fucking
Let's just
overboard.
get him in. Aye,
Because you know what he is? He's a player. He's one player that Scotland didn't really have.
We've never had it.
Here we go.
Every
Pot 1, right? Projected pot 1 is Germany, Portugal, France, Belgium, Turkey, Spain. Pot 2, no, that's wrong.
That's good. Albania in there, Andy, no? Romania?
No, that is wrong.
Romania and Georgia. No,
wait,
no
I've-
mention the ones.
I've had a shocker here.
Aye, I think it's pot 2 you're wanting.
There must be, aye. No.
I'm saying you that. Gordon Duncan.
It's alright, we'll get that cut out. Is it Gordon Dale?
No, it's changed, that's why. So it's changed. So now, so this is actually the updated pots. So we're actually in pot 3 now.
How's that one?
Aye,
Aye,
we're
how
pot
is
3,
that?
but we want to be in pot 2.
Right. How do you get in a pot 2?
So pot 1, Germany, Portugal, France, Belgium, Turkey, England. Now it's pot 2, Spain, Albania, Hungary, Slovenia, Romania, Austria.
Aye.
Pot 3, you'd rather stay in pot 3.
Would you?
Spain, Albania, Hungary, Slovenia, Romania, Austria, but pot 3's Denmark, Holland, Italy, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Serbia. I didn't think Italy had qualified.
No, Italy qualified.
No, you might have been pot 2 because...
St. Used to. What the fuck?
No, you might
Who
be-
gives a fuck?
You might have been pot 2 because see, if you get to pot 3, you're going to get 2 top teams in the group. Where if you're in pot 2, you're potentially only going to have 1.
I like what you're doing with the.
But that's what I'm saying in pot 3, Holland, Italy, Denmark. But anyway, what I said was wrong, apologies.
But I don't think there's an international team that you think they're amazing.
No.
Do you remember back in the day it was always a
Hungary, mate.
France or a Spain?
Hungary?
Are they good?
Hungary are decent.
Is that Szoboszlai for Liverpool, innit?
Aye.
He's fucking brilliant, mate.
Say his name again?
Szoboszlai. Is that right?
I don't know, but it's
He's a
impressive
player,
if you've got that right. Yeah, it's very good.
He's an absolute animal. But there isn't. I don't think anybody would really fit. England probably win it.
France,
England's
I
very
think,
good.
man.
France still good, isn't
We battered us last month. To be fair, we've made all
they? That was all the changes,
but
wasn't it?
still, mate, to look at the players they've got on paper, it's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
What a strikers they've got alone.
Did you see? But Nuno got sacked because he fell out with Benzema.
Aye.
That's
He did,
Saudi
didn't he?
Arabia.
Aye.
Did you see Luis Enrique's comments about Mbappe?
Nah.
So he scored a hat-trick at the weekend, and he says, I've got nothing to say about his goals, but his overall performance is not done enough for me.
Did he?
Aye.
Fair
Except we
play,
know he's
mate.
world class, but he needs to do more.
That's good, isn't it? Because all the
Real Madrid-
Sacked.
Real
Aye,
Madrid-
PSG, yes.
Real Madrid came out with a statement over Mbappe, so there must be talk of him maybe going there now.
No wonder, mate. They've got guys that when they get a game down the fives put up front for them Real Madrid, man. That fucking Jocelyn. He's honking, man.
Jocelyn.
He couldn't get a game for Newcastle when they were shite.
I went-
to sign him free kick
I
or
went
something.
to, I went
He
to
said, I'm
school
going
with
to Madrid,
Jocelyn.
mate.
How's Madrid ended up with no strikers, mate? Real Madrid.
We've got Bellingham, he's doing everything.
It's ridiculous, isn't he?
Oh my God, man.
That's
Who do you
my
think will be
hope.
the star? Will he be the star of that tournament?
Who, Bellingham?
Bellingham.
Aye, definitely.
Could be easy, aye.
Aye. I hope to meet him Monday,
Who?
Bellingham.
Why?
You meet him, neighbour.
I'm thinking going into Sunderland, his brother Joby playing. Jude comes and the boys are hoping that he... That's
Oh, the boys love him.
He scored at the weekend, didn't he?
He did, Joby, aye. See, I told the boys... that
Joby, is that his name?
Joby,
brother,
aye.
is
His
it?
brother's name is Joby, and Danny's like, is that like Joby?
Jude and Joby.
Jude and Joby. But
So he's your man you want to meet, is he?
the kid's about to meet him, aye.
Anybody else outside chance of getting in the Scotland squad?
I've been kind of chopping it a bit for Ryan Gold for a while, but I think that ship sailed.
Oh, that ship
As if he's
sailed
never
10
gonna
years
get
ago.
He's never going to get a chance. Have you seen what he's doing there,
Mate,
mate?
he starts as a joke.
I know, mate, but what is that? Is that, am I being harsh? What is that like?
I think you've been harsh, mate. I think MLS is a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
I think there's been loads of players that went over there, but higher profile that know done well.
I don't know if there's anybody playing in the SPL or down south that made it so.
I still sort of like, listen, I can't say I've seen him a lot, but I don't know what this Jacob Brown, like he's in every squad. I've not seen him play for Luton yet. Have you seen him play?
No.
Was he playing for Luton now? Was that was at Stoke?
He got moved to Luton.
Got moved to Luton, but and the thing is, like, he's been in every Scotland squad and it never really looks if he's going to come on or play.
Must be a hero about the place,
Aye,
innit?
legend.
Must be a legend.
But listen, it could be unbelievable. The thing is, I've just not seen him play.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's us, lads.
Aye. Like it.
That was good.